Good evening, children. This is the lecture 15. In this lecture, we'll discuss about the MCG. MCG, Moving Coil Galvanometer. Moving Coil Galvanometer. There are two types of devices. One is ammeter and other is galvanometer. Ammeter measures current, but galvanometer detects the presence of current. So let us see the MCG, Moving Coil Galvanometer. Moving Coil Galvanometer. In short, it is told as MCG. A device which detects the presence of current. Presence of current. Let us see its construction. Now see, there are two permanent magnet whose power is very high, whose strength is very high. So maximum number of magnetic lines of force fall on this circular part. This circular part is a soft iron cylindrical core on which wires are wrapped by the use of a spring. This is the spring. By the use of a spring from which a pointer is connected, which shows on the scale. Since this pointer is attached to the spring, which is attached with the cylindrical core, which is made of soft iron. This soft iron increases the magnetic. It helps in increasing the magnetic field. So soft iron is taken. Its permeability is very high. Now from the permanent magnet, lines are falling on the core perpendicularly. In such a way, this arrangement is done. These lines of force must fall on the core at 90 degrees. So, in previous class, we have seen when any current carrying coil is kept in uniform magnetic field, torque will produce. That's why this core will move and pointer will deflect, and which denotes the presence of current. Once more, first of all, construction. This is the scale. This is the soft iron core. cylindrical soft iron core where wires are wrapped. At the center there is a spring which is attached with the pointer. On the core, several turns of current carrying coils are wrapped. This is kept in between the permanent magnet. So, perpendicular magnetic field lines falls on the core, due to which torque is produced. So, when perpendicular magnetic field lines fall on the core, on the cylindrical soft iron core, then torque will produce. It is falling at 90 degree. It is also called radial magnetic field. Perpendicular magnetic field is called radial magnetic field. A radial magnetic field. Due to the production of radial magnetic field, concave type of magnet is taken. Concave type of magnet actually gives the perpendicular magnetic field on the soft iron core. So, see, torque is equal to tau, that is equal to BI NA sin theta 90 degree, where B magnetic field, I current flowing through the turn, N number of turns, A area of the coil. Now torque is equal to BINA. This is the first equation. Actually, this spring has high value of elasticity. So, restoring torque exists. Since a spring has high value of elasticity, so restoring torque exists. Restoring torque is equal to, directly proportional to alpha, that is where alpha is equal to deflection by galvanometer. This is alpha. Hence, restoring torque. Hence, restoring torque is equal to K alpha, where K equal to torsional constant. What is torsional constant? It is the property of this spring. Spring has Generally, spring is made of phosphor bronze. It has high elasticity. So K has finite value of finite numerical value, and it has a high intensity. So K is taken as deflection per unit twist. Once more, K is called torsional constant. K is called torsional constant. K depends on the property of a spring. Generally, a spring is made of phosphor bronze, so it has high elasticity, and this is calculated numerically, deflection per unit twist. Means in one twist how much deflection is taken, that is the value of K. So tau restoring equal to K alpha. This is the second equation. At equilibrium, from 1 and 2, at equilibrium from 1 and 2, we get BINA equal to K alpha. Then I is equal to K by BNA into alpha. K is related to a spring, B is related to this permanent magnet, N number of turns, and A area of cross section of the wire. Means the whole system is related to galvanometer, so it is called galvanometer constant. And it is generally treated as I equal to G alpha, galvanometer constant. G stands for galvanometer constant, and G is equal to K by BNA. Now we'll see the sensitivity of galvanometer. Now we'll see the sensitivity of galvanometer. Sensitivity of galvanometer means in a small amount of current, if pointer deflects or if pointer shows large deflection in a short application of current, in short flow of current, in a small amount flow of current, the pointer deflects very large, then it is said that galvanometer is more sensitive. So what is sensitivity? In small flow of small amount of current, if galvanometer shows large deflection, then galvanometer is said to be more sensitive. There are two types of sensitivity. One is voltage sensitivity voltage sensitivity, deflection by galvanometer, deflection by galvanometer, per unit potential difference is called voltage sensitivity, is called voltage sensitivity. So we can write here voltage sensitivity V, voltage sensitivity is equal to deflection per unit potential difference. We are knowing BINA equal to K alpha. So we can write in place of alpha BINA by K. So we can write here Vs equal to BINA by, or we can write here alpha equal divided by V equal to Ri, and alpha is equal to BINA divided by K into Ri. I will be cancelled. So this will be equal to BNA by KR. This is the Vs. Then this Vs is equal to BNA by KR. BNA by KR. B stands for magnetic field, N number of turns, A area, A spring constant, torsional constant, and R resistance. If resistance will decrease, voltage sensitivity will increase. If number of turns will increase and magnetic field will increase, then voltage sensitivity will increase. But we should increase the number of turns up to certain extent, because if you increase in large amount, it will be very heavy, and so there will be problem in moving the pointer. So we should see this thing. You can increase for getting the voltage sensitivity, but up to certain amount. Now the second one is current sensitivity. Current sensitivity. It is generally current sensitivity, deflection per unit current, deflection per unit current, that is equal to alpha by I. In place of alpha, we can write here BINA divided by K into I. I will be cancelled. This will be equal to BNA by K. Means current sensitivity can be increased by increasing the magnetic field and number of turns and area, but up to certain extent. Similarly, if you decrease the value of K, current sensitivity will increase. So in this device we are required for sensitivity, so you can increase the number of turns but up to certain extent. So these are required. Generally in the examination it is asked that draw the construction of MCG, derive the expression, what is current sensitivity, what is voltage sensitivity, understand this thing, go through the concept, and in next lecture we'll discuss about the numerical based on it. Thank you.